Have you ever wondered what secrets lie within one of the most sacred places in the world? The Kaaba, a cube-shaped building in the center of the Grand Mosque, Masjid al-Haram, in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, is the holiest site in Islam. It is important because it serves as the main focus of Islamic worship and the direction Muslims face when they pray. Over the years, the Kaaba has been surrounded by many legends, mysteries, and stories, which add to its mysterious appeal. One legend involves an entity said to be confined within the Kaaba. In this video, we will uncover the shocking truth about the identity of this mysterious entity. The story of the Kaaba's construction is told in various Islamic texts, such as the Quran and Hadith. According to these sources, the Prophet Abraham, was instructed by Allah to build a sacred house for the worship of the one true God. With the help of his son, Prophet Ishmael, Ibrahim gathered materials and built the Kaaba on a specific spot known as the Sacred House in Mecca. The structure was made with a wooden framework, covered with black cloth, and had a door on the eastern side. By the time of Prophet Muhammad, however, the Kaaba had been taken over by the pagan Arabs, who used it to house their tribal gods. In 630 AD, after years of persecution, Muhammad and his followers took control of Mecca. He destroyed the idols inside the Kaaba and rededicated it as a place for monotheistic worship. After the conquest of Mecca, Prophet Muhammad declared the Kaaba as the new direction, Qibla, for Muslim prayer. Before this, Muslims prayed facing Jerusalem, but a revelation from Allah changed the prayer direction to the Kaaba, symbolizing the unity of Muslims and their connection to Islam's birthplace. The Kaaba was damaged several times after Muhammad's death and underwent repairs that changed its appearance. For instance, in 1629, a major flood caused the foundation to collapse, requiring a complete rebuild. Since then, the structure has remained unchanged, but historical records are unclear, making it difficult to know if the current Kaaba looks exactly like it did during Muhammad's time. There are different stories about how the black stone came to be. One common story says that after Adam was banished from the Garden of Eden, he was full of sin. The black stone was given to him to help erase his sins so he could return to heaven. Another version says that the archangel Gabriel brought the stone from a nearby mountain. Over time, the black stone has been damaged. During a siege of Mecca in 683 AD, it was hit by a stone from a catapult and shattered into pieces. Some traditions suggest the black stone was originally an angel placed by God in the Garden of Eden to guard Adam. When Adam ate the forbidden fruit, the angel was turned into a jewel as punishment. The stone was given the ability to speak and was placed on a mountain before being brought to Mecca by the Prophet Ibrahim to build the Kaaba. The mountain asked to stay in Mecca instead of being returned to its original location. Some scholars believe that the black stone greeted the Prophet Muhammad before he became a prophet, sparking debates about whether it actually spoke or just made a sound. This led to discussions about whether the stone was alive or just an object. Regardless, it was seen as a symbol of prophethood. In 930 AD, a small Shiite group called the Karmatians stole the black stone and took it to their base in what is now Bahrain. Their leader tried to redirect the pilgrimage from Mecca to their location, but pilgrims continued to visit the original site. Eventually, the stone pieces were returned. There have also been incidents where people tried to harm the stone. In the 11th century, a man tried to smash it and was killed on the spot, causing only minor damage. In 1674, a traveler reported that someone smeared the black stone with excrement, causing those who kissed it to get dirty. Persians were blamed for this act and were cursed by other Muslims for many years. Throughout history, there have been many beliefs and interpretations about the black stone, including the idea that it might contain a spirit or entity, sometimes referred to as a jinn. According to Islamic tradition, jinn are supernatural beings made from smokeless fire. They share some similarities with humans and can do both good and bad things. There are various legends surrounding the black stone and its mysterious nature. One story tells of a powerful jinn named Allah, who was captured and trapped inside the stone. Some believe this happened because the jinn rebelled against Allah, while others think it was a punishment for the jinn's wrongdoings. Another idea is that the black stone holds the spirit of a prophet, possibly Idris or Enoch, who was turned into a stone as a reward for his devotion to Allah. The black stone is often called Hajar al-Aswad, meaning stone of blackness, which some interpret as the stone of the prophet or stone of the servant. Today, the stone is broken into several pieces, with estimates ranging from 7 to 15 fragments. These pieces are held together by a silver frame secured with silver nails. Since no scientific tests have been done on the stone, its exact nature is still a mystery. Some theories suggest it could be basalt, agate, obsidian, or even an alien artifact. Another theory proposes that the stone is a meteorite that was worshipped by the pagan Arabs before Islam. In 1817, Ritter von Lauren, an Austrian diplomat, inspected a piece of the stone removed by Muhammad Ali and described it as pitch black on the outside with a fine silver-gray texture inside, containing tiny bottle-green cubes. The stone is said to have some white or yellow spots on its surface, though it is mostly black. An interesting detail comes from 951 CE, when the stone was recovered after being stolen 21 years earlier. According to a historical account, the stone was identified because it could float on water. If true, this would suggest the stone is not agate, basalt, or a stony meteorite, but could be glass or pumice. However, the black stone has never been analyzed with modern scientific methods, leaving its origins uncertain.